Welcome to Defending Your Finances. I am Dean. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking the time to check out this video. If you haven't done so already, please click the subscription link in the description below. That way you can stay up to date with any future content we're putting out there so you can be armed with all the necessary information to defend your finances. So I wanted to take a few minutes and kind of just tell you who I am, where I've come from, and what gives me the right to think that I can arm you with the right information to defend your finances. So I've been in the financial services industry since 1998, and I started working with a small bank called CalFed Bank. It was in Southern California, and it was recently, well not recently, it was absorbed in about 2002 by Citibank. During my time at CalFed Bank, I learned about the ins and outs of the banking industry, and that's really where I got all of my beginning information on the insurance and investment business. This is where I, so to say, cut my teeth. But working on the front lines with customers, I really understood what really made people click, what were they looking for, and how can I match up their needs and their objectives with all the different products that are out there in the marketplace. So I was there for about 3 years until I left, and I took a hard right and went into a business that we all know fell apart at the seams, the housing business. And that was around 2003. And I ended up being there for 7 years, working for a company called Centex Homes. In their finance division, I was the one that was processing loans, underwriting loans, and I saw the subprime market meltdown from the inside, which has all of its perks that come along with the understanding of what brought the financial services sector to their knees back in 2008. So needless to say, that whole business blew up back in 2008, and it was around that time that I actually went back into the insurance and investment planning arena with a company called New York Life. So I was with New York Life for about 8 years, from 2009 until 2017. And it was during this time when I really got to understand the inner workings and all of the nuts and bolts that come with working with an insurance company and all of its subsidiaries. So if you're not familiar with how insurance companies work, typically they'll have one umbrella and under which they'll have multiple subsidiaries. Maybe a broker-dealer through which you can sell commission-based investment products, or sometimes they'll have an RIA, a registered investment advisory firm, under which you can do certain fee-based plans, you can do financial plans, or fee-based asset management. So there's all kinds of different facets that you can operate within when you're working for an insurance company, typically speaking. This doesn't neglect the fact that you can also sell all the insurance products that the insurance company offers. But typically, it's a captive agency for which you work strictly for them and sell their products. So during my tenure with New York Life, I was an independent agent. I operated in all of their subsidiaries, but not to mention, I also took a detour for a few years in the company, and I worked as a development manager, meaning I was on the corporate side. I saw the inner workings of the investment or the insurance company from an internal perspective, which is very unique because not very many insurance or investment professionals can say they saw the inner workings of their company from that perspective. And what this allows is it enables me to understand how their insurance agents, their recruiters, and the corporate structure all is driven by commissions and the sale of certain products, giving me vast insights to why these insurance companies push the products that they push. During my time at New York Life, I was blessed to work with hundreds of families, multiple corporations, and vast groups of employees to serve them with their insurance and their investments. But one thing you come across when working with that many people is you're going to come across people that have been ripped off, taken advantage of, and really treated like a commodity instead of like the person they deserve to be treated like. And it was really heart-wrenching to have a customer or client sitting across from me crying when you show them the product that they have is not the product that they thought they bought. It's one thing to try to heal these wounds from the inside, but there's only so much you can do. And like I said before, working with an insurance company, you typically have a menu of products that that you can choose from and try to meet your clients' needs and objectives based on what you can offer. But when you're independent and you have vast resources that you could choose from in the open marketplace, now that is really giving you the ability to serve your client the way they deserve to be served. Instead of just saying, here's what I can offer, let's see which one of these I can stick you in, you ask, what do you need? What are your objectives? And then you go out into a vast space of hundreds of thousands of products and figure out exactly which one is going to meet that person's needs the best. These videos are not to promote our business. These videos aren't to promote me as a financial advisor. My dream, my whole goal in this business is to make sure that everybody has the information necessary and the understanding on how each product works, so that you don't have to rely on people like me or anybody else to sell you a product. You can make that determination on what you're going to buy based on what you need and what your family needs. And if it's your decision that you want to continue working with an investment advisor or an insurance professional, that's great. There's good ones in the business. But what I want to do is I want to be able to provide enough understanding and enough benefit through our channel in order to show you the ins and outs and how to spot a fraud and how to spot somebody that really does care about you. So just to recap, I've been in this business for 20 years. I know what to do, I know what not to do. I know how these products work inside and out, and I know how to match people, their needs, with the things in the industry that will best suit those needs. Now, I want to make sure that as you follow us, we're giving you the most information and the most benefit as we possibly can. So in the video description, you'll find all my contact information. Reach out to me through email or message me on some of the on Facebook or Twitter and let me know exactly what it is that you want to see and what kind of content we can bring to you, instead of me just trying to throw darts at a dartboard with a blindfold on, trying to hit something. This channel's for you. This channel is not for me. This channel is not for our other advisors. This channel is for you, the hardworking person who's just trying to do right by their family. And we're not going to allow people to just take over and treat people like commodities and take advantage of them just because they don't understand some of these products or the business as a whole. There's too many people out there trying to figure this stuff out, and I want to make sure that we're the catalyst, that we're bringing you the information necessary to make sure you feel armed and dangerous in defending your finances. So please, show your support by subscribing to the channel and sharing these videos with people that you think would be better off watching these videos and having the information that we're trying to get into your hand. It's because of you that we have a channel that we can support people, and the channel will only spread by how many people you send it to and by how much you support us. So we're not asking for money, we're not asking you to work with us. We're just asking you to take the information we're trying to deliver and get it in the hands of the people that desperately need it, to make sure that they don't get ripped off by the next person coming across claiming that they're an expert and they're some sort of financial guru when they're not. They're a fancy salesman in a sharp suit. God's given us a ministry and a platform, and we need your help to spread this word and get the message out there with who we are and what we're trying to do. So for now, my name is Dean with Defending Your Finances. Thank you so much, and remember, nobody's going to care more about your finances than you are. Nobody's going to care more about getting the job done right than you. So stick with me, and I'll make sure we give you the information that few people know and almost nobody in the industry talks about. Thank you so much, and God bless you and your families.